the world champion of 1984.
Thrilling, glamorous and fast, Formula One is the world's most exciting sport, with 500 million fans all focusing on the 20 drivers and 10 teams vying for the glory of winning the World Championship. The action as we approach the milestone 1000th Grand Prix in China is as breathtaking as it's ever been. Rookies taking on the establishment with unpredictable results and drama both on track and off. Silverstone 1950 at the British Grand Prix ignited the world's passion for the new Formula One World Championship. Giuseppe Farina, the sport's first race winner and world champion. But his reign was short-lived, with Juan Manuel Fangio flat out towards greatness with 5 of the next 7 titles for 4 different marques. The maestro wheel-to-wheel with Ferrari's inaugural star Alberto Ascari. The competition intensified at the end of the 1950s with the rise of British privateers like Cooper, Lotus and BRM. F1's golden era, a no-holds-barred dogfight in fast but dangerously fragile cars. For countless lost heroes, and world titles from legendary drivers like Graham Hill, Jim Clark, and Sir Jack Brabham, his last of 3 in 1966, won in a car bearing his own name, a feat yet to be repeated. The prancing horse also galloped on, to the delight of the tifosi, creating giants of the sport like John Surtees, the only man to win world titles on both 2 and 4 wheels. It was also a time of great change, as championed by Sir Jackie Stewart, who dominated on track and lobbied tirelessly for safety off it. The clash of titans continued into the 70s with iconic races, including a charismatic Brazilian Emerson Fittipaldi at the front of the grid, Emo twice lifting the crown with Lotus and McLaren. The squad's next big star, British playboy James Hunt,
I haven't done my hair yet, I'm not ready to go on the telly.
Who fought tooth and nail with straight-talking Austrian Niki Lauda, both becoming world champions. Lauda, incredibly, recovered from a potentially fatal crash to go on and secure 2 more world titles. The path to the 80s saw another spike in British team success, with some explosive rivalries along the way. At Williams, between Nelson Piquet and Nigel Mansell.
I mean, the crowd won the race for me as much as I won the race. They were just truly fantastic.
The most intense of all at McLaren, between Alain Prost and Ayrton Senna.
Oh my goodness, this is fantastic!
It becomes absolutely impossible to work with Ayrton.
I think everyone knows Prost by now.
The incredible, irrepressible Brazilian, sadly gone before his time. But not before the rise of another superstar, Michael Schumacher, who became a new benchmark. His record 7 world titles at Benetton and Ferrari, earned against the best at Williams and McLaren. Schumacher's reign was eventually ended by another ascending legend, Fernando Alonso. The pair nose to tail in 2006, the baton passing.
To become champion when Michael is still on the track has maybe more value.
Oh my goodness me, Hamilton's back in position again!
The following season saw not only the debut of Lewis Hamilton, but also Sebastian Vettel.
I love you guys. I love you.
Both going on to create history in the most astonishing ways, with other fairy tale results in between.
It's an incredible feeling. Yeah, a very humbling experience.
And with new blood flooding into the sport each year, the furious chase for the holy grail of motorsport continues, ensuring a thrilling spectacle as the world's most exciting sport rumbles on. 1,000 races in the making. From race 1 to 1,000, Formula One cars have become state-of-the-art prototypes, sculpted beasts with road-relevant power units, capable of racing at up to 360 kilometers per hour. But these high-tech machines have transformed out of sight in 70 years. The earliest cars of the 1950s built around steel frames and the engine in front of the driver, who sported a cloth cap before helmets. Into the 60s, and iconic designers like Lotus boss Colin Chapman worked on rigidity using tubular space frame chassis with engines bolted to the rear for better handling. Wings, front and rear, soon arrived. The quantum leap came in the 1980s in McLaren's MP41 that featured a strong carbon fibre turbo monocoque, creating a survival cell for the driver. Aerodynamics and supercomputers soon began to dictate design, with F1's turbo hybrid era beginning in 2014. In the modern age, Formula One is a global phenomenon, with the world's finest racing drivers going wheel to wheel at breathtaking speeds, each pulling up to 5G in corners and underbraking. It's a mouth-watering proposition for fans who watch from March through to December as the sport flies around the world to 21 destination races, including iconic classic tracks like Monaco, Spa, Monza, Suzuka and Silverstone, and more recent hits like Azerbaijan, Russia, Mexico, F1's original night race in Singapore, and the futuristic season finale in Abu Dhabi. The excitement skyrockets as the teams touch down in a new location. The cameras flash as the stars of the show prepare for battle, all putting it on the line in pursuit of that rare, coveted prize, the power, the prestige and glory of the Formula One World Championship.